Hello, and I welcome you to the UPSC Prelims Chaturya series of SHANTHA Lakshmi IAS Academy, where we would be discussing daily prelims MCQs from the daily news of the Hindu, Indian Express, and PIB. So let's begin. First question. Consider the following statements with respect to the Indo-Pacific Maritime Domain Awareness. The Indo-Pacific Maritime Domain Awareness is a technology and training initiative to enhance maritime domain awareness. Second statement, it integrates three critical regions such as Pacific Islands, Southeast Asia, and the Indian Ocean region. Third statement, the Indo-Pacific Maritime Domain Awareness is an initiative of Asia-Pacific Regional Coordination Mechanism. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. So we have been asking this question with reference to a news article in the Hindu where the Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar stressed the importance of the Indo-Pacific Maritime Domain Awareness Initiative while addressing a speech at the 4th edition of Goa Maritime Conclave. So in this context, you need to know about this initiative. So let's look at the answer to this question. The Indo-Pacific Maritime Domain Awareness Initiative is a technology and training initiative to enhance maritime domain awareness. Yes. Statement 1 is correct. Coming to the next statement, it integrates three critical regions such as Pacific Islands, Southeast Asia, and the Indo-Ocean region. Yes. Third statement is also correct because it would be integrating three critical regions such as Pacific Islands, Southeast Asia, and Indo-Ocean region. Coming to the third statement, the IPMDA is an initiative of Asia-Pacific Regional Coordination Mechanism. No, this is not an initiative of Asia-Pacific Regional Coordination Mechanism. This is initiative of a quad grouping. It was announced by a quad grouping. So statement 3 is wrong. So how many of the above statements are incorrect? So only third statement is incorrect, right? So only third statement is incorrect. So the right option is A. Only one of the above statements are incorrect. So let us briefly discuss about this initiative. So this Indo-Pacific Maritime Domain Awareness Initiative was announced by the Quad grouping. It is also known as Quadrilateral Group at the Tokyo Summit in the early 2022. What is the aim of this initiative? It aims to enhance the security and stability of the Indo-Pacific region. We will also be looking at briefly about the Quad grouping as well. So, and the Quad group consists of countries India, Australia, Japan, and the USA. This was formed in the year 2017 to strengthen the defense and security cooperation amongst these four countries. And its objective is to ensure and support free, open, and prosperous Indo-Pacific region. So coming back to this Maritime Domain Awareness Initiative, it is a technology and training initiative to bring awareness about the maritime domain to enhance the maritime domain awareness in the Indo-Pacific region and to bring increased transparency in this particular region. How this initiative will be working? This initiative will help us in effectively understanding any activity that is associated with maritime environment that could impact upon security, safety, economy, environment of the Indo-Pacific region. So under this, it will harness the innovative technology such as commercial satellite radio frequency data collection, and it will provide this particular data to its partners. And it also seeks to track dark shipping, and it will foster wider and more accurate maritime picture of the near real-time activities in this particular Indo-Pacific region. It integrates three critical regions. We have discussed this earlier. Those regions were Pacific Islands, Southeast Asia, and Indian Ocean region, right? Coming to the next question, with reference to red sanders, consider the following statements. Statement 1, they are high in demand across Asia, particularly in China and Japan, for use in cosmetics and medicinal products. Second statement, the species is endemic to a distant tract of forest in Andhra Pradesh. Third statement, It is categorized as critically endangered under the IUCN Red List. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. So we have been discussing this question with reference to a news article in the Hindu about red sanders. See, the smuggling of the red sanders has been a persistent issue in India, right? So in this context, we will be looking at the red sanders topic. The right answer for this question is, if you look at the statement 1, the statement 1 is correct statement because they are of a high demand in across Asia, particularly in China and Japan, for the use in cosmetics and medicinal products. So statement 1 is correct. Coming to the second statement, the species is endemic to a distant tract of forest in Andhra Pradesh. Yes, the species is endemic to a distant tract of forest in Andhra Pradesh, that is Eastern Ghats. It is categorized as critically endangered under the IUCN Red List. No, it is not categorized as critically endangered. It is categorized as endangered under the IUCN Red List. So statement 3 is wrong. So which of the above statements are correct? Only 1 and 2 are correct. So option A is the right answer. So this red sanders is a floral species that is endemic to a distinct tract of forest in the Eastern Ghats region of Andhra Pradesh. What are the geographical conditions that are required for its cultivation? It usually grows in a rocky, degraded and fallow lands with a red soil, and it requires a hot and dry climate. And it's a very slow growing tree species that attains maturity after 25 to 40 years, and it is resistant to fire as well as droughts. Coming to its protection status, it is categorized under endangered category under IUCN Red List, and under CITES it is under Appendix 2, and it is protected under the Schedule 4 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So this red sanders is under a severe pressure from illegal logging and harvesting because it is in high demand in both domestic and internal markets because of its therapeutic properties, medical properties as well. So because of its unique properties, they are responsible, it is of high demand across Asia, particularly China, for use in cosmetics, medicinal products and high-end furniture and or woodcraft. And a red dye can also be obtained from this wood. This red dye is used as a coloring agent in textiles and medicines. Coming to the next question, the Ulbachia method is sometimes talked about with reference to which one of the following? Option A, controlling the viral diseases spread by mosquitoes. Option B, converting crop residues into a packing material. Option C, producing biodegradable plastics. Option D, producing biochar from the thermochemical conversion of biomass. This question has been asked in UPSC 2023 Prelims. So this Ulbachia method has been in the news because the recent outbreak of dengue disease. So to reduce this outbreak, this Ulbachia method has been used. So the right answer to this question is, it helps in controlling the viral diseases spread by mosquitoes. So option A is the right answer. So what is Ulbachia? Ulbachia is a type of bacteria that is commonly found in many arthropods, including insects. So this it has evolved into naturally naturally infect these insects, and it will be manipulating their reproductive biology. So this Ulbachia method, it does not involve genetic modification of the targeted insect, but it is considered as a form of biological control because it under this in this method it would be manipulating the reproductive biology of the insect, but it does not modify the genes of the insect. So it is considered as a form of biological control rather than a genetic engineering. So in this method, the Ulbachia bacteria was introduced into the male insects in a laboratory setting, and then they were released into the wild. When they were released into the wild, these Ulbachia infected insects, male insects, would mate with females which are not infected with the same strain of Ulbachia. Then these bacteria are passed on to their offspring through the normal reproductive process. These offspring are less likely to survive or reproduce. So in this way, the mosquito population, this mosquito population would be reduced, and it would also reduce the spread of the viral diseases. It is also because this is a form of biological control rather than genetic engineering. So it is safe to humans, animals as well, and environment. It is safe to environment as well. Coming to the next question, with reference to Central Information Commission, consider the following statements. Statement 1, it has the power to impose penalties on the Central Public Information Officer of a public authority. Statement 2, it is a constitutional body. Statement 3, the Commission can order an inquiry on a matter of concern on suo motu basis. How many of the statements these are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none. So we have been discussing this question with reference to a news article where the president has appointed Hira Lal Samaria as the Chief Information Commission. He has been elevated from the position of Information Commission to the Chief Information Commissioner. So in this context, we need to know about Central Information Commission. The answer to this question is, coming to the statement 1, it has the power to impose penalties on Central Public Information Officer. Yes, it can impose penalties on the Central Public Information if they fail to comply with the decisions of the Central Information Commission. So option 1 is right. Coming to the second option, it is a constitutional body. No, it is not a constitutional body. It is a statutory body that was formed under the Right to Information Act 2005. So statement 2 is wrong. Coming to the third statement, the Commission can order an inquiry on a matter of concern on suo motu basis. Yes, this Commission can inquiry on any matter on suo motu basis. So 1 and 3 were right. How many of the above statements are correct? Only 2 of the above statements were correct. That is 1 and 3 were correct. So the Central Information Commission was established by the central government under the Right to Information Act 2005. So it is not a constitutional body, it is a statutory body. What is the composition of Central Information Commission? The commission consists of the Chief Information Commissioner and not more than 10 information commissioners. They are appointed by the President on the recommendation of a committee consisting of Prime Minister as the chairperson, and the another member of the committee is Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha, and then the Union Cabinet Minister nominated by the Prime Minister. Who were the members of this committee? Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha, and the Union Cabinet Minister, who was nominated by the PM to the nominated by the Prime Minister, are the members of the committee. Based on this committee recommendation, the President will appoint the Chief Information Commissioner. What is the office term? What is the tenure of the Chief Information Commissioner and Information Commissioner? Their tenure is decided by the central government, and they hold the office until they attain the age of 65 years. So they hold the office as such for such term which was prescribed by the central government, or until they attain the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. And another important point is they are not eligible for reappointment. They are not eligible for reappointment in any other post. Powers and functions of Central Information Commission. It can receive an inquiry into a complaint from any person regarding information requested under the RTI Act 2005, and it can also order an inquiry into any matter if there are reasonable grounds. That is suo motu. On its own, it can inquiry into any matter if there are reasonable grounds. The Commission can also inquire by using its powers, because the Commission has the powers of a civil court. With the powers of the civil court, it can summon and require documents. It can summon, and it can also ask the respective departments for the documents. Consider the following statements with respect to Women for Water, Water for Women campaign. The campaign aims to provide platform for inclusion of women in water governance. The campaign is an initiative of Ministry of Jal Shakti in coordination with the Ministry of Women and Child Development. The campaign is a part under the Atal Mission for Regeneration and Urban Transformation. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three? None of the above. So the answer to this question is statement 1 is correct, because this campaign is aimed to provide a platform for inclusion of women in water governance. So statement 1 is right. Coming to the second statement, this campaign is an initiative of Ministry of Jal Shakti in coordination with the Ministry of Women and Child Development. No, this statement is wrong, because this is an initiative of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. This is not an initiative of Ministry of Jal Shakti or else Ministry of Women and Child Development. This is an initiative of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Okay. Coming to the third statement, this campaign is a part of Amrut Mission. Yes, this is a part of the Amrut Mission. So third statement is also correct. So how many of the statements above are correct? Only 1 and 3 statements were correct. So only 2 of the above statements were correct. Option B is the right answer. So the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has set to unveil an initiative, that is Women for Water, Water for Women campaign. For what? To provide a platform for inclusion of women in water governance. So under this, the women will be given first-hand knowledge about the water treatment processes through their visits to water treatment plants in respective cities. And they will also, when they visit these water treatment plants, they will get to know about the vital procedures that were involved in delivering clean and safe drinking water to the households. Under this campaign, they will visit more than 550 water treatment plants. With this, they will instill a sense of belonging and sense of ownership for the women with regarding to water infrastructure. The campaign is under the flagship scheme of Atal Mission, that is Atal Mission for Regeneration and Urban Transformation, that is AMRUT, in partnership with ministries, that is Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, National Urban Livelihood Mission. So this campaign is under the flagship scheme of AMRUT as well as National Urban Livelihood Mission. So Odisha Urban Academy is the knowledge partner for this particular initiative. So with this, we are concluding this session. I hope this session was helpful. Thank you.